Right guys, welcome to the Scrap Shack. We're here for what, part 3, 4, 17, 29?
I don't know.
One of the parts.
You're editing them, you're supposed to keep count.
Yep. One of the parts. So, we left off where I'd finished this patch here on a strut tower. Yesterday I didn't film, I just come down here and just chilled. Got this patch done on this strut tower. I figured it wasn't really worth filming the same situation twice.
Did you just say come down here and chill?
Oh, I did chill. I was only down here for an hour or two.
I was going to say, there's no such thing as chilling this fucking...
Yeah, I was down here for an hour or two. I stripped the coilovers down. Connor is now stripping the rears down, trying to unseize them. We can't unseize the front at the moment, but I'm gonna try another couple things on that one before we call it quits on them. Not yet.
Oh.
But yeah, anyway, at the moment I am just about to start with my CAD on this patch here. Like I said, I got this patch done yesterday. That was surprisingly easy compared to this side, but it is a little bit smaller and I have the experience of this side. So, made it out of one piece instead of two pieces like that side. So, it's going to be a lot stronger, but it's going to be fine either way. It's definitely better than what was there.
I'm loving the overspray, by the way.
Yeah, but it's going to get painted anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So, plan today is just get this bit done. Connor's going to fix those bits, and then I'm going to figure out which bit I want to do next. I'm thinking this has to be done so it's nice and smooth, so when I want to run into cooler piping I can cut my own hole and it's neat and tidy.
Not butchered.
Instead of it being butchered like it is at the moment. So yeah, I think we need to concentrate on the rust first though. So like I said, I'm going to do this bit, then I'm going to have a look at these bits down on along the frame rail. Probably not start them today, but this side's definitely worse. So we'll figure it out. I think the passenger side rear of the strut tower is going to be fine with the patch that's there. But
it looks solid.
It looks solid. We'll just pretend we didn't see it. We'll just pretend we didn't see it.
See what?
Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna get my CAD cut out. I'll get some time lapses filmed with the questionable GoPro. Apologies for the audio in that last video, by the way. I wasn't expecting a GoPro to sound that bad. It's not really a GoPro, which might have something to do with it, but
where is it?
That's fine. It's oh, yeah, that's a good point. Where is it? I can show you how bad it is. Here it is. It is.
Oh, is it your cheap?
From 2016.
Fantastic.
It shoots apparently in 1080p. That's questionable.
That is very questionable.
But it was the only camera I could find, and probably should have just filmed on my phone. But there we go. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna get on with these bits, and we'll catch you guys up in a bit. Might fit. My glasses aren't on straight. She's nearly there. She just needs a wee bit more finesse.
12 seconds later.
Alex is trying to kill us.
Hello, sailor.
Let Alex use an angle grinder, they said. He'll be perfectly fine, they said. Does it fit?
She's basically there.
Basically, or is?
Unfortunately, basically is the closest we've got.
Precision.
Remember kids, always use the correct tool for the job. We're in this unit.
So why are you doing it?
It looks like a hammer. It is a hammer.
Now your head's right in there.
Yeah, well, it's that or not see what I'm doing. See what I'm doing.
Nah, you don't. Just wing it.
You guys want to know what the really fun thing is? I'm having to do this by hand. We have a bench grinder sat here, but it's on a Euro plug, and we don't got a Euro plug.
Because some asshole forgot to pick up the replacement plugs. If we've not got a plug, we can just pinch.
No, that'd be stupid. Why would it do that? That would be helpful.
Yeah, that's true.
This is where I need 27 hands.
Well, unfortunately, the other two hands are currently holding a camera.
Right, okay. So you get in there and make the hole a little bit taller.
A little bit taller.
Yeah, well I couldn't cut it where I wanted to.
Okay. You're going to put a warning for headphone users.
No, I'm going to just mute that bit.
Because that was very noisy. Alex. You know where your finger is?
Yeah.
Just here?
Yeah.
This is all rusty as well.
Yeah, I know, but that's just surface rust and it's...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that another job for me to clean up though?
Yep. That's where the wire brush and the underseals make my...
Smile, bitch! The what?
The margin.
Is it a bit snug? I mean, I guess it's better to have it snug than having to weld a good massive gap.
The better to fit up, the nicer it's going to be to weld.
Yeah. Do you want me to start clearing up all the underseal off here? So you can weld it?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea. Let's put the camera down for 5.
Okay, we have progress, and that camera was filming, so there might be a time lapse. I don't know if it's still.
I don't know.
It might have died. So Connor's going to try and get that down now, which could be quite funny. But we're going to talk about the patch. We've got that patch in now, so now we have three out of the like 9 that need to be done. So, like I said, next up's the one along the frame rail, both sides. There's one on each one. And then just down on the back side of that strut tower there's one there, and then this one, the previous owner has obviously done that one at some point, so hopefully we haven't got to do that. We'll have a look. It looks like a pretty solid patch, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think your camera died.
Camera died, so there might be some time lapse. We'll see what happens, but
Hang
yeah,
on.
we're gonna call it a night for tonight.
SJ 4000.
And then we're gonna
Oh, go.
go from there and see what happens when we come back tomorrow. But
I don't know how to do
it's
this.
like 3 seconds for you, so it'll be fine. Basically, what Connor's... Oh,
There's a Dremel box there,
Dremel
bruv.
box there. Right, what Connor's doing is we have a not so square hole. Connor is making
How's
square
car on
hole.
till it goes bang? Right, turning down power.
Yeah, so Connor's doing square hole
We
things.
go to 4.
We've had a small tidy up of the bench because... Yes, so we now have a bench grinder. Thanks to Connor. Thank you, Connor.
No worries. It can go bang.
It didn't go bang, but
That is all that's left of that disc.
it doesn't really... I'm well impressed with that. It didn't go bang. That's the first time I've not seen one go bang. Quality...
That's impressive.
I think that's because it's genuine Dremel, not cheap shitty.
It's not genuine Dremel.
No, but the bits are. I think so.
I don't know.
It didn't go bang, so I'm assuming so.
That's true.
Right, anyway.
Where's that screwdriver?
On today's episode of We Fuck Up a Car,
No.
Connor
You fuck up a car.
Connor is cutting out that little bit. I'm
Doing Alex type things.
doing side quests at the moment. But I think I'm going to look at doing
Oh no!
the first of the
Alex, drop the
chassis
screw.
leg patches.
Alex, drop the screw.
Oh.
Fuck!
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to look at starting on that little patch down there, because that is only a little bit that needs doing. I think it's only about, Connor, rewind your arm 2 seconds. I think it's only about that bit there.
Right, that bit there.
Yeah. So that's not too bad. So we're going to start off with that one. But I have a horrible feeling when I cut into that, I'm going to find more, and that patch is going to get progressively bigger. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, please enjoy time lapse of Connor
Fucking shit up.
doing his first cuts on the car. Are
Yeah.
you nervous?
19 in my fucking car.
Fair enough. Right. Panel out. As you can see by the line on it, I had to cut a little bit extra because of this bit here, and I figured I may as well keep it nice and strong. So we have a large gaping hole.
Do you wanna fuck off?
We've got a large hole going on here, so now we've got to get the CAD out, make a little plate going in for that, and then we can start looking at this back pulley here. So Connor's going to clean up that hole. Mitch is starting to wire brush the frame rail,
The other holes.
The other
so we
holes.
can see how far that goes, and yeah, I'm going to make some CAD for that hole there. Okay, so
the grips.
the slightly structural
Slightly
the slightly structural frame rail
Fuck you, Jack.
rust has escalated to horrifically structural. This is now the size of the hole, but we've had to go down the outside as well, which means we've interfered with the subframe bolts. So now it's
What I said it was.
now it's extremely stressful. So we're trying to be careful because they've got like a sleeve that goes. There's a sleeve that goes through the frame rail so that the bolt can slide through for the subframe happily.
You're saying careful, you've given a sledgehammer to a fucking gorilla.
Yep. So there's a sleeve that we have to try not to fuck up, but at the same time we need to fuck it up to get it off the bit where we need to cut out. So I'm leaning towards the just cut it off and then put a new sleeve in, but
It'd be easier
see
to
what
do that
happens. I think that's going to be the way to do it.
rather than try and just weld all the plate and everything back in. Otherwise, it's just going to.
Oh, you're too blurry. Fuck that.
Or just tubular front end.
So
Stop saying
Yeah.
front end.
we'll just
Tubular front
do
end.
that, and
Test me.
we'll see what happens. Basically, yeah, we'll catch
Do
you
you
up.
want to
in a
show
bit.
the other?
So Mitchell's now stressed. Alex is doing Alex type things.
There's an update.
There is an update.
We've cut a large hole, and I accidentally, unintentionally, didn't listen to Mitch.
So Alex has now done
I've
this.
adjusted.
We can't fucking see.
I've accidentally changed the structural integrity of the motor vehicle.
Girt fucking hole. What have you got to say for yourself, Alex?
I cut the wrong bit, but it's fine.
You cut the wrong bit.
Yeah, it's fine though, because I have a hot metal glue gun.
That you've still got to fix because
I've
it's not
lost-
feeding wire.
And you should also what?
Listen to Mitchell.
No, we
Oh,
don't do
shit,
that.
there's a head there. No, we don't do that around here. Hence why there's now a girt big fucking gaping hole in the
No,
curtain.
that was going to be there anyway.
Yeah, but you cut the bit I told you not to cut.
Yeah, I did do that.
So Alex being Alex didn't listen and Alex went, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
Stressed.
it's fine.
Actually stressed. I've been here for literally an hour and I'm stressed already.
It's fine.
Yeah, but it's alright because you brought food.
I did bring fruit.
Because
I did try my best.
now I need to go that way more.
Which way more?
That way, because
Which way's that way?
well, you see,
Back towards the end of the car.
this isn't
Oh.
really metal. Like it's pretending to be.
Right, so what are we not going to do now?
Well, I can't cut any more with that.
You sort of ran out of thing. Also, if you go any further, you're going to integrate yourself.
Integrate?
Integrate.
Mitchell, it's
don't
nearly
have a
9 o'clock at night. Stop using big fucking
I'm
words.
tired.
You're tired.
My guy and his big words, like, fuck off. Shut up, Mitch.
Right, what is that bit there? That bit is also...
Oh, there's stuff everywhere.
Right, this bit along here. Let me just tell you, just so you can fuck this up. That bit along there.
I've got to be doing backies for fucking days in this bad boy.
You've got to get the running first.
Mate, you currently have a
I don't
hole.
think the running is the issue at the moment.
You can't run because the fucking engine's there, you tit.
I can't run because there's a fucking hole bigger than my head in the fucking frame rail at the
Right.
moment.
Alex, now you've said it, you've got to try and put your fucking head in it.
Can you put your bubble through the top of the strut down?
You bubble.
Up.
Up.
No.
Now, forward.
Forward.
There
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Mitchell's loving life.
I can see you through a tiny peephole.
Hello? I don't know.
Right, don't make the same mistake on the other side.
The other side doesn't need... Oh, it does.
I was literally about, are you sure, mate? There's a bigger hole on the other side than the one on the other side.
So, you've got to repeat that
There.
here. Fucking camera strap. Fuck off. So, yet again, what is the moral of this evening, Alex?
Angle grinders are dangerous, as Connor found out earlier.
Yep.
And S14s are shit. That's
No, again, S14s aren't shit. You just like buying rusty fucking cars.
No,
A.
no. Ask anyone that
No,
next
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit B is outside.
Exhibit B is outside.
This is Exhibit C.
Ask anyone.
Is the 206 rusty?
No,
Is
Are you sure?
no.
it a full rusty?
The bonnet is, but
The bonnet is, but
it's got some stone chips
that's because it's stone chipped
Yeah.
and it's an Audi.
Yeah.
Mine's the same.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is S14s are shit. Don't take my word for it. Ask anyone that owns one.
It's because it's Japanese.
It's not. It's
No, it's because Alex bought it.
Japanese.
It's because Alex bought it.
S chassis come from the factory with depression.
It's
No,
just-
you come from the factory with
apparently
depression.
It's just in the chassis rails now.
It's okay. I've got pills. Anyway,
It's alright for some.
I'm medicated.
I'm medicated.
Alex has had too much
Right,
caffeine.
you've seen where I've marked out. Are you down here tomorrow? Right, I'll be here tomorrow.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't decided.
Mitch, bring the brick. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke.
Are you alright?
No! Bring the big grinder and we can just lock the front end off and save all of this hassle.
Literally.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
To be fair,
Track car.
it would be an absolute prick to do because you need measurements for the strut towers.
Ah, you just make it up as you go. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but you need everything. It's not just make it up on the spot.
I've already told him this.
Yeah, but you need to,
I don't give a fuck.
every measurement needs to be.
I'm staying positive.
So am
kind
I.
of.
That's why I'm saying don't lock the fucking for an end off.
Ooh.
You're so ADHD written, it's actually ridiculous. Oh no, sorry, autistic.
Good penetration. Sexual.
That's the only penetration you get, my friend.
Cutting that bit out.
Yeah. The bit that I marked out is the bit that you need
This
to cut.
bit. And this bit.
Right, that's the
And
structural.
this bit.
Alright, you prick.
That's the structural bit that you.
I've only got Vans on, I ain't got my boots on.
to the door.
You and me both, mate.
See this bit of rust?
Yeah.
When there's a plate there, you can't see it.
Yeah, but then it's gonna.
So, no. In other words, we can worry about that in 5 years.
No, because it's not going to be 5 years because it's Japanese. It'll be
It'd be
6
fine.
months.
When he's driving it down the road and the front end just falls off, it's fine.
won't.
Then it's an Alex
Oh no,
issue.
it's an issue then.
It would turn the steering wheel, and that bit would just go that way, and the rest of the car would go straight.
That's fine. I'll know there's a problem then.
It's fine.
Right, so we need to chase that back down the chassis rail.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Yeah, but you need it, mate. 'cause
No.
You're struggling badly.
No, I'm not struggling. I've run out of fucking cutting discs, which is a bigger issue.
I did say to you earlier I would buy some cutting discs. You know, nah, they're expensive.
Yeah,
I'll
I
buy
was
them on
right,
Amazon.
I was right though.
Yes, you are right, but we fucking need them.
That's right, we've got sandpaper.
Because now you've cut a
can't-
curve. What are we going to do? Sand it down by hand?
I was going to say, you just start sanding holes in it, you'll be there for 6 months.
And the fucking rest.
And the rest, yeah.
This car will run again when this cuts through my frame rail.
1,000 years later.
3 million years later. So in other words, Alex is going to go home and cry himself to sleep.
Yes. Because Alex didn't listen to me in the first place. You can stroke it as much as you want, mate. It's not going to make anything better until you actually
Just because it's got shiny parts on it doesn't mean it's a
not
good
even
car.
shiny parts, they're just cut knuckles that have been powder coated.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's more rusty than anything else that was actually you cut out there.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, my knees.
That's still more rusty than what that is.
This is the bay side. This was the inside. Like, that's not even all of it. Where's the rest of it gone? Oh, the rest of it's crumbled.
The rest of it you've thrown at me, you prick.
Mate, the rest of it is there.
For anyone wondering why shipboxes do shipbox things, it's because Nissan. That sums it up pretty well, actually. Yeah. Yeah, because Nissan.
It's because Nissan decided they didn't want to
It won't focus. Fuck you.
It's because Nissan decided they weren't going to coat any metal.
This is the right-left side.
The right left side.
The right-left side.
Well done, Nissan. Did it say it on that side as well?
Or it's the right leg, and they just used it for the left leg because.
No, because that says RR.
Right.
Right.
Left, right.
Left rail, right rail.
Rail left.
Yeah.
Rail right. Oh, rail, you're left.
Okay, now you've just ruined it.
This has been welded before.
Yes.
You can see.
Alex.
There's also a patch weld up there that's also been welded before, and they decided
What,
they were
here?
Alex, it's a Nissan.
They're everywhere.
I would be worried if it hadn't been welded before.
I wouldn't. I'd be happy. Because then we wouldn't be playing with someone
No,
else's mistakes.
because if it hadn't already been rusted,
There is like 6
rusted,
inches of
welded.
undersill on this.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I had to.
Most of it's in my eyes
That's
because
what I
I've just cleared that side off.
They took my fucking eyes.
They took my fucking eyes. Ah, fuck! There's a Dremel box there.
So,
The thing that annoys me, Nissan never ever coats any of their metals.
No, because they don't need to.
no, because they don't need to in Japan.
Because they.
This isn't Japan!
No
Yes.
shit, but they don't fucking care.
Alex, is this a UK car or is this an import?
UK.
Oh.
It's not their problem. In
Yeah,
the
to be
90s, they didn't give a shit, mate.
You've literally just fucking confirmed what I said.
They were still built in Japan, you melt. You think there's a little Japanese man that was putting his car together that gave a single fuck about the bloke that bought it in the UK? Because I bet he didn't.
I don't even know what to say to that. I've run out of brain thinking power at this moment in time.
You and me both, Bev.
To be fair, he probably wasn't fucking thinking he was doing. Okay guys, it's another day. I'm back down working on the shitbox. So, from the last clip, things escalated the other day and I cut more out. So I could make sure all of the rust is out. So from what I can see in here is I've got all of the rust out. So what I need to go from here is I'm going to come under here with an aggressive wire wheel and I'm just going to take all of this underseal off because I need to have a look at the back of the strut tower on this side just to see where we're looking at with that. And I want to make sure all of this area around here is cleaned up. And I need to look at this because this is some like internal structure in the chassis leg and I've accidentally cut from about here to here, so just before it comes off at the end here. So I'm going to probably need to weld that up before I weld the plate on, so that's great. And I've also nipped it about here, so it should be fine, but better safe than sorry. And then I've got to make a plate. I'll either make that plate now, I'll probably end up making the plate tomorrow because I don't know if I've got any metal big enough to go in here because I'm still waiting for some metal that I ordered to turn up. But then I'm going to have to drill out and obviously spot weld it onto this bracket here because I want this to be nice and strong and not move. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to probably weld this up and I'm going to have to probably butt weld it this side all along here, be a butt weld, butt weld, butt weld, butt weld, and then here's probably going to be a lap weld. But we'll figure that out when we get to it because I think this is flush with this and this is this bit up here laps over the top, so probably have to lap it a bit here, but I don't see the issue with that because the rest of it's going to be butted up. And then obviously when we get to this bit here we're just going to put the plate in and then Dremel it out, so we've got that hole there and then there's a couple holes around here, I think about here and about here for brake lines and stuff to pass through, so we're going to have to get that done. We're going to have to riv nut some, well, put some riv nuts in about here to hold the bracket on, to hold the brake line on. So obviously this bracket was on there before. So yeah, for first things first, I'm going to get the wire wheel out. I'll try and set up a time lapse and clean all of this arch liner out so we can have a better look at what we're dealing with in here. Okay, so 30 minutes later, we've got 90, not even that, like 50% of the arch liner, underseal, whatever you want to call it, it's out. 50%. Most of it's just been moved around, spread thinner, but a lot of it's out. I've made a massive mess. There is underseal absolutely everywhere, but we've made some progress and we found some things that I didn't want to find, but I'm glad I did find them. So, this is the underside, inside of the back of the strut tower. As you can see, we've got some, hang on, let me just get focus on this. And as you can see, it's not looking good. So we are more than likely going to have to cut that out and do the back of this strut tower as well, which is what I was kind of hoping to avoid, but we're going to have to do this properly because this is, well, it's just fucked. So that's not great. The patch on the inside of here is interesting. It's made out of like 3 different pieces. So this actually looks alright. There's no rust or anything on top of this. So we'll attack this bit from the inside because there is rust on the other side, but that's fine. If we do need to cut this out again, we can. But for now, she's looking solid. There's a little bit of rust going on down here. I think if I wire wheel that some more, we can just treat that and it'll be okay. But yeah, we're going to definitely have to attack this. And then unfortunately down here, we're going to have to go a bit further along. So, I think my main plan for this is, because it is just this inside layer, if I get this plate welded in here, I can then drill out these spot welds. I think there's 3. Cut along here, down, and just take this top layer off. So drill out the spot welds, just pry it apart, and then we can clean it up. We can treat the rust. That's a little bit of surface rust, but there's good metal underneath here. We can treat this, and then just fill in this top panel. I think that's going to be the best way to attack that bit, which is good news. So I just need to order some, I think it's 0.6 steel for that bit. I've got millimeter steel for this, which I know is a little bit thicker than what's already there, but I feel like it's a good thing more than a bad thing with that. So we've got mil steel for this. The floor I'm going to do in the inside, because it's quite bad on the driver's side. I'm going to basically have to redo all of this. So for this I'm just going to use 1.5 mil steel and just make a whole new floor pan. Add a couple braces in for that, and it should be good there. But yeah, my current idea is to wire brush all this back and see how we're looking on this side. But this patch starts here and is sort of right in the corner down here, so that's going to be fun. It's going to basically end up something like that side over there. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going at this for a minute, see if I can unveil some more issues. But so far the bad thing is this inside bit, which I didn't really want to touch, but there we go, we're gonna have to do it. Right guys, now we know what's going on with this side. I think I'm gonna make a start on wire brushing the inside of this side. So as we all know, the driver's side is not in the best of conditions, so I'm gonna have to be careful whilst I'm going over this part here, because this is likely to explode. But I may need to concentrate on this area up here where I got to weld this patch. So I can see already there's a bit of surface rust going on around here. Well, I don't know if it's surface rust yet, but it looks more like surface rust than anything else. So we're going to have to clean all this up, make sure the edges of our welding is going to be good anyway. So I can at least get that patched up, so that's that bit dealt with. Then I can, but yeah, so I got to pull this out, because this has got to go anyway, so I think I'm just going to attack that first. Yeah, we're gonna pull this out, then I can go for everything in here and see where that gets me, and hopefully by the end of this video we should have a patch done in here, hopefully. But yeah, I'll get to wire brushing up, so I can have a time lapse, and then I'll look at making a patch for that side now. Then at least we've got this strut tower finished, sort of. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm working alone today, so it's a little bit more productive than usual. We've got the Xbox on with the music going, so we're looking peachy. So yeah, I'll set up time lapse, get that sorted, and then we'll look at making a patch for that one. We have good news, we have bad news, and we have news that I expected, to be perfectly honest. Let me show you what's going on in there. Okay, as we can see, this bit is a little bit worse than I expected, but then again, this bit is a lot better than I'd expected. So, there is somehow still some metal here. Not much, but there should be enough to work with. So, pinch rod's quite bad, so we're probably going to have to end up remaking that, but we should be able to get away with cutting along here and just sort of manipulating something around here. So we should be able to get away with a nice, I say nice, a large patch here. Probably end up cutting this bit away because it's just folded over, and then just dirt's just going to sit in here. So we'll end up probably cutting that out. So have a nice sort of like plate going on here. Obviously we don't know what's going on the other side of this, but I can't see any bad rust around there. However, we have got a little bit of rust here, which looks quite bad around where the loom comes in. So we're gonna have to have a look at that, but I don't want to ruin any of these little grommets and stuff. So we're gonna have to remove all them before I do that. Over here, I didn't know this, but it's been plated here. So that's probably not helping the rust situation on the other side. However, it does look like we're only gonna have to come down to about here instead of all the way down here like we have done on the other side, which is good news. So this is good news. I haven't taken this off yet, but I probably should. Up here, we've only got a little bit of rust going on here. Up here where I'm welding my patch, there is only this little bit of rust here, which is good because that is all there is. I've hit it with a screwdriver, so we're all good there. So this with a bit of treatment will be perfect. Cleaned up all around here. Probably could do with a clean up this bit just a fraction more. But yeah, I think we're about ready to start making a patch. So I'll catch you guys up in a minute. So, that patch is 85% in. I've got the outside welded, I'm just finishing up welding the inside, I've got the top strip left. I've done a lap weld on that, that's why I'm welding both sides more worryingly than anything else. However, some of my nicest welding so far, I think. Let me just try and figure out a way of getting in here and I will show you what I mean. Now, this is what I mean. It's not perfect by any means, but for my level of welding, I am very happy with how that's turned out. So, like I said, we've got this patch done. It's just cooling down a bit so I can weld the top of that down. And underneath isn't as pretty. I couldn't quite get it as clean as I wanted to, so it's not as nice. However, I know I'm getting good penetration, which is realistically all that matters. Penetration is all I want, so that sounded wrong. Good weld penetration is all I'm after here. If it looks great, good. If it looks good, great. Yep, that's the way around I was after. If it looks good, great. If it doesn't look good, as long as it's got good penetration and it's a strong weld, I don't really mind. So I know that's a good patch, hopefully. So now we get the fun of cutting that side out, but that is for the next video. I think I'm going to leave this one here with the giant hole. We'll get to that one next video as well once the steel turns up on Monday. So yeah, so yeah, we're going to call this one here, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button, the little bell icon as well. It really helps me out and gives me motivation for creating content for you guys. Yeah, if you're liking the content, give us a like, drop us a comment if you want to see anything else. I think the next video is going to be finally building this bench, because all the materials turn up on Monday. So finally get that part 2 out of sorting the unit out. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.